This one I got to be the job. Me, I no get time, I did that. Dada cover my face, calling me like Biggie man, we do the way I bada. Man, what's it go? G-Wagon, all depends. The cash, ride the bush, I no fit, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it go? G-Wagon, all.
Y'all gonna have to be pardoning me, you know what I'm saying? I like to jam a little bit or whatever case be. So I was just thinking, right? You know how we got all of this talk about the WAP and all of this talk about, you know what I'm saying, just different things, and you know what I'm saying? We sell sex. Like I mean, just by society itself. And I wanted to ask you guys some questions. Is sex in your life? Like, what do you do to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, your shit stays, your sex life stays spicy? You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can take a seat right here. I don't know if this. So what do you do to make sure that your sex life stays like super spicy? Like what is your go-to or whatever case may be? Like for some women, they say, you know what, I just don't want a man to please me in the bedroom. I want him to please me mentally. You know, fellas, do you require a woman to please you mentally, or do you just be like, hey, long she put it down in the bedroom, I'm good? Some people say a freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets. So I just wanted to kind of come and talk to y'all real quick and find out, you know what I'm saying, what do you think? Okay, I'm blocking the camera. So what do you think is like the go-to in regards to a healthy healthy sex relationship? Like, is it like when me personally, I think it all starts when you wake up. Like it all starts when you wake up. Like you wake up with your significant other or whatever case to be. You gotta do sexy shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, hey, even your good morning needs to be sexy. Roll over, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you might want to brush your teeth. Yeah, you might want to brush your teeth first. I get it. You might want to brush your teeth, but you want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you nibble on the neck. You know, you give them a sexy look or whatever case to be. You smack them on the butt or whatever. Now here's the thing. Some people, you know, breakfast for some people is important. You know, some people don't eat breakfast or whatever. But I'm saying, if you're going to go in, like, fellas, I'm trying to give y'all some hints right now. If you're going to go in the kitchen and cook breakfast or whatever, put on your apron. I say be butt naked making breakfast. Y'all remember Baby Boy went over? You know what I'm saying? But I think your girl will appreciate, you know what I'm saying, coming in there, seeing you in the apron, you know what I'm saying, with your print through the apron. I think that would be sexy. I think that would be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? He mean business. You know, but that's one way to do it. But let's just say you guys, you know, you leave before she leaves, or she leaves before you leave, and you go to the, you know, you go to work or whatever case be. I think by sending text messages throughout the day, like just certain little sexy text messages throughout the day to show somebody that you're thinking of them, to show somebody that you on their mind. You know, say a little nasty, you know what I'm saying, a little nasty stuff to get the juices flowing or whatever case to be. And I think that right there, it stimulates, you know, what's to come. You know, it's the foreplay before the foreplay. Or is it just a part of foreplay for you guys? Like, do you believe that, you know what I'm saying, stimulating a person mentally is equally as important as stimulating a person physically? Or do you just think that, you know what I'm saying, hey, you know what I'm saying, as long as I do the physical part, I'm good. Fuck what you heard. I did my part, you know what I'm saying? Or is it both? I think that mentally is very important. I think that when you take the time and you mentally stimulate someone, I think that's a special connection. I think that's something that, you know, a lot of women can appreciate at the end of the day, and a lot of men can appreciate it. But you know what's so funny though? I don't hear motherfuckers talking about mental stimulation a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't see people talking about mental stimulation a lot, and I was always wondering why. Like when you was growing up, did you ever have somebody say, you know what, you need to find somebody that's going to not only stroke, you know what I'm saying, you physically, but stroke you mentally. Like mentally motivate your ass, mentally make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's you're climaxing mentally before you even get to the sex. How many people think that shit is important? Like, you know what I'm saying, you're with someone that that feels that sex is important, the physical part is important, but also the mental part. Taking the time to say, you know what, I want this person in a different way. I feel like this person is. I feel like something crawling up. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, how many people believe that shit though? How many people say, you know, this is the type of conversation I think that we should be having when we first meet. When you first meet, do you say I'm looking for someone to stimulate me mentally as well as physically, or do you just say, you know, I'm looking for somebody long term, I'm looking for a booty call, I'm looking for a one night stand? Like, is that a part of your conversation? I'm looking for someone that can mentally stimulate me. That it doesn't matter how far I am away from him or her, that when I talk to them, they do it for me. Like they know how to get the juices flowing. I think it's important. I think it's important. And it's not only the mental aspect, but it's also the physical aspect, but it's also the foreplay part. How many people think that foreplay is important in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, I'm gonna set up a good night, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the wine and dine or whatever case may be. You know, I'm gonna pull out the ice chips, I'm gonna pull out the honey, I'm gonna pull out the chocolate, I'm gonna pull out the whipped cream, I'm gonna pull out the motherfucking handcuffs. How many people believe that, you know, that type of sexual experience is necessary to keep your relationship like not only spontaneous but spicy? You know what I mean? You know what's so funny, man? It's just like I used to just talk to a lot of people, and it's funny when you talk to someone and they're not in a spicy relationship. They're not in a relationship that gets them excited and happy about being where they are. And you can always tell those people because to me they're always looking for more. Like everything excites them. Like they're the ones that's like they're always on Pornhub. They're always trying to live vicariously through somebody else because their relationships are not exciting. How many people feel like if you were to sit down and tell people about your sex life, they would get excited? Like they would get excited to the point where they would be fucking almost jealous. You know what I mean? Like y'all getting it in, like y'all on a coffee table, you on a couch, you in a shower, you in a car, like y'all get it in, get it in. See, some of y'all ain't saying nothing because I think I'm talking about some of y'all. My bad. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. I just thought that, you know what I'm saying, when you talk about topics like this, it's always important to say, you know, how important are certain things? How important is the mental aspect? How important is the physical aspect? And I think that is very important to kind of tell your partner what it is that you want. Tell your partner what it is that you're lacking. Tell them what it is that they're doing great. I think it's important to have that level of communication. But I think sometimes we don't want to hurt our partner's feelings. So we don't say certain things. Like, ladies, you don't say, hey, I want you to pull my hair and smack me on the ass. I want you to pull chocolate down my back, you know what I'm saying, and catch it with your tongue as it roll off my butt. Like, and fellas, we don't say, hey, while I'm watching this football game, I want you to come in during halftime and dressed in nothing but honey on your nipples. I want you to have a whipped cream football drew on your breast. I want you to have crushed potato chips and Doritos in your hair. I'm just saying, I think we need to do shit to spice up our situations, and I think that we need to talk to our significant others, the people that we rock with, the people that we say, hey, you for me, I'm for you, and we gonna have a hell of a good time. And we shouldn't be afraid. I think that as we talk about the WAP and as we promote like things of that nature, and sexuality is super sell to us, I think that we should bring spice to our bedroom. We should bring spice to our life, and I think that you should pull your significant other and say, hey, these are the types of things that I like in the bedroom. I mean, are you in agreement? I can't see no comments right now for some reason, but are y'all in agreement that you should have a spicy, sexual interaction, that it should be with someone that goddamn makes you feel good, that gets you excited? You know what I'm saying? I think you need to be with somebody that gets you excited. Get you excited about the action, get you excited about going home, get you excited about talking to them on the phone. I think that creates a long-lasting relationship. That's not the only thing, but I think that's one of the things that create a healthy relationship, a good sexual relationship. And you got to switch it up. You can't be mundane. You can't be, oh, we just going to do it missionary. You got to switch it up. And I think you have to do things that's unexpected. You have to be spontaneous. You see what I'm saying? But hey, I really ain't want to talk to y'all about too much, man. I'm just waiting for my car to get clean. So I just wanted to ask you guys in reference to the mental part, because I don't think we ever had that conversation about the mental aspect of sexual encounters. And I think there are some people that are attracted to people who are, mentally stimulating. I think those are the people that get the callbacks. Those are the people that say, what, this person really did it for me, or whatever case may be. This person really tapped into, my climax. This person really got me there and got my juices flowing, or whatever case may be. I think that's a whole part of those people that say, hey, that person helped me get my motherfucking groove back. That person put it down. You ever heard a woman say, like, that's the type of man that knows what he's doing in the bedroom? And I think that people, if you listen to them, they tell you what they like. Maybe not directly, but indirectly. They point to certain movies, they point to certain songs, they point to certain experiences. And if you let people talk long enough, they give you hints on the things that they like if you listen to them, and if you're willing to have the conversation. So fellas, I don't want you guys to feel like, what I'm saying, you need to have the biggest penis in the world. Ladies, I don't think you need to, have the wettest wop in the world. But I think that you just need to listen. You need to communicate with the person that you're dealing with and find out what they like to be able to please them. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, if you ain't got the biggest penis in the world, it's okay, man. Come here, let me give you a hug. Come here, hug me. Okay, we good. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if you don't know how to ride penis, or you don't know how to, take it from the back, or whatever, or you don't know how to talk nasty. You ever been with somebody that don't know how to talk nasty? No, seriously. Have you ever been with somebody that don't know how to talk sexy in the bedroom? Seriously. This is one of those situations where you got to look at it. It's like, you can't. Matter of fact, not only do you not know how to talk sexy, but can someone say some shit to kind of turn you off from the mood? Like, it's like, man, I want you, oh my God, this feels so good. This feels so good. You're just like a beaver humping a dam. You're just like a fat dude in the grocery aisle at the Walmart. Like, I mean, have you ever had somebody say some shit? It's just like, what the fuck you just say? They just don't talk. Just don't even look at me. Don't look at me. Don't say nothing. Yes, I'm telling you, you gotta practice your sex talk. I know y'all like, what the fuck is he talking about right now? I'm trying to help somebody for 2020. We didn't survive the pandemic. We didn't survive goddamn all this other crazy shit. I'm trying to help somebody right now. You gotta practice your sex talk. You gotta get your sex talk to a mature level. You can't come in there with no goddamn elementary school sex talk trying to deal with a grown ass man or grown ass woman. So that's one thing I think that y'all need to work on. You definitely need to work on mentally stimulating each other, and definitely keeping it spontaneous and spicy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to get the hell out of here and get in my goddamn vehicle. But listen, we're going to have to do this again, because I feel like there's so many aspects when it comes to sex on a serious note that we miss because we don't take the time to learn each other. We don't take the time to communicate what we want in the bedroom or before the bedroom. And I think that we missed the mark on what we actually want. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, y'all are dolled up. It's Mario J. Peace.